The Quran says, وَخَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ مِنْ عَلَقٍ, and we created the human being from a hanging plot. And alaq means not suspended, but clinging and hanging. Now the embryologist will tell us clearly now that when the sperm penetrates the egg then embeds itself into what? The uterus. And from embedding itself in the uterus, it creates what? A cluster, a clot, then it hangs. From there, the creation of the human being starts, and that hanging, that string that hangs becomes what for the human being? The umbilical cord, isn't it? That connects it to the brain, and that the brain is the first part of the human being that is fashioned, isn't it? So the Quran said, وَخَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ مِنْ عَلَقٍ. Then the Quran goes on further to teach the 7 stages of the embryo in the womb until it comes fully out. Could the Prophet have known that? He could not have. But the Quran has stated that clearly. Did he have a stethoscope? Did he have a way to look up inside? Could he have known that? No, he didn't know that. The Quran also says in the Surah Rahman that Allah, the Creator, has created the oceans, large bodies of water, one sweet, palatable to the taste, and the other salty and bitter. What are those 2 bodies of water? Oceans and rivers, isn't it? And between them, he has put what is called barzakh, a barrier which they do not cross. What does that mean? It means that when the oceans meet the rivers, the ocean does not overcome the river, and the rivers do not enter the ocean so that the oceans absorb the rivers. It doesn't happen. Where oceans and rivers meet, does the ocean take over the river? It doesn't. Although the ocean might be 5 times, 6 times, 8 times, 10 times larger than a river. And you know, if you took 2 bodies of water and you put a funnel in between them, what would happen? The larger body would absorb the smaller body, wouldn't they? But in the case of the ocean and the river, it doesn't happen because Allah said he put a barzakh. So they do not overcome each other. Jacques Cousteau, who passed away now, he was a marine biologist. He was able to film under the ocean where the rivers meet the ocean, and the river meets the ocean, and the ocean meets the river, and they go back. They meet and they go back. So therefore the rivers return back to itself, and the ocean returns back to itself, and they do not overcome each other. How did the Prophet know that? We could name many phenomena in the Quran that the Quran has stated 1424 years ago as a miracle. Not that the Quran is a book of science. It is not. It is a book proving that Muhammad is the prophet of God, because God has said things in it that Muhammad could not have known to prove who he was.